Hello everyone, my name is Tactophile and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're going to continue literature. This is Doki Doki Literature Club. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Apparently I was speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Alright, we're going to write our next poem. Now we're still going for Yuri. We want her to like it. So... we're getting pretty good at picking Yuri words. I say as I pick a Sayori word. Da 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 da. Sorry, just getting into the beat. Darn it! Silly Sayori. Yeah. Boop. Yeah. Alright, so we only picked maybe 3 or 4 words that weren't Yuri. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Well, that's one word for it. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. Someone seems confident. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Netsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. The whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food, right? You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? I personally have never had squid, but I would not be opposed to trying it. You of all people. I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. MONICKA? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. It doesn't. Never mind. And we have broken the 4th wall. Let's just focus on our own event for now. That's twice, by the way. Twice we've broken it. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I have my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Because you're lying. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. No! I really don't. I think I worry just enough. I'm fine. See? Sarah shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I weirdly glanced at Sayori before turning back around towards everyone else. Poor Sayori. With the conversations already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. As they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. It's not a bad conclusion. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Technophile, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into this, but she seems a bit downcast today. No, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind? But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Technophile. You certainly know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it for now. I am terrified for all of these girls. Oh no. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. Like what? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it's always been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just she is when she's around you. Chick raises a good point. Yeah, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. You should just forget about what I said. No! I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands from her desk and walks to the room where Sayori is sitting. I want you to kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Oh, hello, baby. How you doing? You want some cookies? Well, she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? I feel like I should have went through and picked Sayori to try to relate to, because damn, now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, which looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. Oh, she wants to read more with you. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone and start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit next to her own. Music change. Dropping a beat. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Well, actually, didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. She was staring. I didn't do anything creepy like that. You were staring! Own up to it! In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. She wants more than that, buddy boy. Oh, I see. That perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Technophile. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there may be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. Everyone thinks we're together. My God. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves. I feel like that should be on a fortune cookie. That's like really deep. That's fortune cookie deep. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. Nah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Oh. Score points for the Yuri train. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. I love tea. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Please let it be oolong. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Should we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? The supply closet. Eh? Just Yuri's gonna make some tea, so... Suddenly I realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monika, please mind your own business for once. Woo! Told her! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Technophile in club activities? Ooh, feel that burn, Monika. Feel that burn. Eh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Well, let's go, Technophile. Ooh, somebody's feeling challenged. Staking her claim on the Technophile. Ah. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? You told her where the bear shits in the woods, that's for damn sure. Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it was also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Technophile. How come, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? I have a thing for purple hair. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns to a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. You hate me for something as terrible as that. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Technophile. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. Everyone in here laughs a lot. You notice that? I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Do you like oolong tea? I fucking love oolong tea. Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. No, don't you lie, me. Oolong tea, a little bit of lemon, nectar of the gods. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo. I don't know. In that case, you'll never be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Well, yeah, you told Monika to go fuck herself. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would like to try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who are around anyway. Aww, she's flirting. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Technophile. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Technophile, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Sure. Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Well, I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. I wonder why. Miss Fan Service over here. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my... your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Oh look, an out. Yes, that is exactly why. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. This bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Here I and then sit against the wall, teacups at her side. As if in sync, we resume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ah, nerd love. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. So now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Don't grope the boobs! She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. It's difficult. It's very difficult. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. Surprised Sayori isn't just like, chocolate? I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri puts the book with both hands. Shows it so I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take the chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Go me! I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me as she needs to confirm what just happened. Magnifile. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yes, we are totally friends. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Just like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Whew! And with that, we're going to end this video here. As always, if you want to see more, like, comment, and subscribe. Share, tell a friend. Tie him down and hold his eyes open. Force him to watch. I don't care as long as somebody sees something. If you want to see more Doki Doki Club, I will be finishing this game as soon as possible. I've actually been recording longer videos because of it. And hopefully we'll get that wrapped up soon enough. And as always, I'll see everyone else in the next video. Bye!